Now, during this interview, Carl will be taking us on a ride to Kaieteur Falls, which has the largest single-drop waterfall in the world, and then he'll take us to Orinduik Falls. This is all in Guyana, South America, near the border of Brazil. Now let's begin. So how are you today?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Really nice to hear the Guyanese accent. I miss it already.
Yeah, man. Definitely you'll hear it a lot when you visit again.
Yes, I can't wait to come back. So, where in Guyana are you from?
All right, I'm from the west bank of the Mararo. It's Region 3, village called Larry Trade. I was born there and I was fortunate enough to grow up in the Bahamas. And then I relocated here in 2001.
Oh, cool. Have you always wanted to be a pilot?
Yes, actually, I've always wanted to be a pilot. My parents actually credit that to being exposed to flying at a young age as I was a baby. They grew up, or I should say they worked in the remote parts of Guyana for a great time. And when they had me and my siblings, we had to be flying from the capital city back and forth, for various reasons. Whether it was to go and get your vaccine as a child or, coming out when school was closed. So I always wanted to be a pilot, and I guess that led to it. I had a great impact on my decision to become one.
I see. So what's it like being a pilot in Guyana?
Being a pilot in Guyana, I would say is both exciting and challenging. Most of the times the flights originate from a well-paved international airport, and then we fly over the dense jungles of Guyana, and then into airstrips. Most of them are unpaved, and the maintenance of them are very low. Into the mountainous areas where no weather information is broadcasted, so you have no idea what to expect until you get there. So it's a bit challenging and exciting as well. It keeps you on your toes. It really highlights a lot of things that you would have learned in flight school. But overall, flying in Guyana is amazing. Wonderful views, nice experiences, and it keeps you sharp as a pilot. Always keeps you learning.
Absolutely. Did you ever have any fears about becoming a pilot or when you first started flying?
Not fears. I guess I would call it nervousness. I was always one I like to be a perfectionist, and I guess one of the challenges I had was overcoming that expectation. I was putting a lot of, burden upon myself to know that being a pilot, if I make a simple mistake, it could cost me my life. So I always had that extra pressure on myself to be always on the ball, always know what to expect, my reaction time, and the procedures, I should say, that we learned. I should say all pilots learn in flight school. You got to be ready for anything at any point in time. So that was my biggest challenge so far.
And what was it like getting your license, going to flight school? Like, what was the process? How long did it take?
For me, the process, well, I was an aeronautical engineer at first. I was working with an airline as an aircraft mechanic. And once I was able to save enough to do my PPL, not understanding that it would have cost way more to do my commercial license, I ventured into it. And when I completed my PPL license, I took about 2.5 months, call it 3 months max. And once I was completed with that, I thought that I would have been able to work and continue training. However, that was not the case. But fortunately, I was able to secure financing through my parents and a very close family friend that assisted me throughout the way. And I was able to not only complete my commercial pilot's license, but also my flight instructor rating. So that was my story. I know it varies a lot for a lot of people, but where there's a will, there's a way. I was always taught that as a child.
Absolutely. What advice do you have for those who want to be a pilot?
For those that want to be a pilot, definitely set it as a realistic goal because it is achievable. Just work hard to it. When one door, or one avenue I should say, closes, you can find another way to get it done. you have to be prepared for it. Always study hard, stay abreast with all the current affairs, all the changes in the industry, and just have fun while doing it. Because the experience in learning to fly, you will never get it again. Once you actually start flying in the real world, it's not going to be the same as flying in flight school. So enjoy every moment and work hard for it. Secure the financing as you need it, and create friendships along the way, because the aviation industry is very small, and someone that you might know from flight school, you might interact with them. They might be your boss. You never know in a few months. So just keep pushing forward to it, learn as much as you can, and put your best foot forward, and you can definitely achieve.
That's great advice. Now, is there anything that you want the rest of the world to know about Guyana?
Guyana is definitely an emerging market when it comes to investment, tourism. Guyana is a beautiful country. We are a very diverse group, and we are the most friendly and courteous people that you would find anywhere in the world. Guyana is definitely the place to visit, definitely the place to be. So the minute the opportunity comes knocking, get on a plane and get down to the 592.
Absolutely. Now, before I let you go, let us know what your favorite food is and a dessert that you recommend that people should try when they come to Guyana.
All right, definitely. My favorite food is ironically an Indian dish here in Guyana that we nationalize it, curry. And there's a lot of debate whether it's curry chicken or chicken curry. But once you get to Guyana, you'll definitely know that it doesn't matter what you call it, the flavors, once they interact with your taste bud, you're going to be blown away. But definitely my favorite food is curry. And the dessert that I would recommend that anyone try if you are an adventurous person, it would be white pudding. White pudding with some mango or tamarind sour, the best thing you can experience in Guyana. Trust me on that.
Love it. I will be trying that next time I come back, because I didn't try that when I was there.
Yes, definitely.
So I'll be trying that and the 7-leaf, the 7 curry in the leaf.
7 curry.
Yeah.
Yes, 7 curry. That is the best way to have it, in the leaf.
Yes, that's exactly what I'd like to try. Carl, thank you so much for your time and sharing your experiences and advice for those that would like to be a pilot. I had a great time with you going to Kaieteur Falls. It was an amazing experience, and I recommend everyone take this tour. It's the largest one-drop waterfall.
Yes, the single drop waterfall in the world.
Yes, absolutely amazing. Carl, thank you once again. And
you are so welcome.
Is there a way that people can get in touch with you or keep up with your adventures?
Yeah, definitely. You can follow me on TikTok. I recently got into posting my experiences on TikTok. It's going to be Carl Rodney on TikTok. It's very simple. So that way you can find me easily. And you can definitely also look for me on Instagram. Same call sign, or same handle, I should say it's called. You can definitely find me there and follow my experiences.
Okay, perfect. I will put a link in the description and in the comments to your TikTok and your Instagram so people can keep up with you there.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Anything you want to say right now?
Touché.